What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T.
Hey y'all.
Hey. Tonight, we're going to be covering Growing Up Hip Hop Season 6, Episode 6. Not a whole lot to give here, so let's get into it. Episode starts with TT and Sean doing a rooftop workout. Who gives a shit? Not me.
I will say he looks so much better this episode than he did the last episode. He looked cute
Really?
on the rooftop, but I mean, he has the potential to go bad. We seen last week. He has a cute moment.
He been cute to me the whole time, but that's neither here nor there.
He had a cute moment.
Because he's a little cheater, that Sean is.
Cheater.
So they sat up there talking about when they met, who called who first, blah, blah, blah. But I did hear him say something like, we've been together 3 years with no fights.
That's and weird. She looked at him like, okay. Me, no, but okay.
That's a long time to go with no fights. That's unnatural. Somebody is not being themselves, huh?
Right. Because who ate the last piece of? Y'all ain't had no fights. Like
no fights. Why these dishes dirty? Like I can name 1,000 things, but then you gonna say I be popping off for no reason. So I'm gonna leave that alone.
You be popping off. You be popping off.
I feel like they're trying to create this image, this perfect image, and I'm not buying it.
That's not real.
That's not realistic.
Nobody lives like that, so stop. It makes you look real phony.
But they are a cute couple.
Yeah.
Off the rooftop and over to Angela's house. Angela sits in her house with her sidekick. I don't know, the girl that does, hangs out with Angela. I don't know what is she an assistant? Is she just a friend? I don't know.
She get paid to kiss her ass.
It's not worth it. Angela is discussing how her relationship is falling apart basically. She has deleted pictures off of social media and unfollowed this dude, which has created an end for public opinion, and she doesn't like the public opinion. If you ain't put it out there, Angie, then there was no reason for public opinion. And it's different, like if you have a solid relationship, but in 3 months, you have picked up, got a condo in Miami, did way too much too fast. Anytime anybody told you, 3 months goes by so freaking fast.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody says something to you, you don't want to, you don't want to talk about it because you don't want to hear it because you're moving too fast. Angela, she does this thing where she gets in a relationship and, and starts changing her last name. And
she's that chick.
She's that chick with her,
yeah. Yeah.
And then
you just jumped up and moved down here, and yeah, she that chick. Here's the thing. You put it out there. Like you could be moving fast, but once you put that stuff on social media, you know who you are though. You're just not a regular chick. You're
not a regular chick, but it took me a long time to do that. And not only that, it's not just a picture, you know what I'm saying? It's not just a picture because I feel like it's too much pressure not to. A lot of times, when you just live in your life and you hey, we went to this event and this is who I was with, it's okay to post a picture. Your whole social media, in 3 months, how many pictures was you posting? Is you posting they posing for, and then to me, it looks like he was eating up the publicity too. He was in it to because like you said, she's not a regular chick. Most dudes don't want you to be posting their shit for no reason. Especially one.
He was impressed that it was Angela Simmons that was trying to.
And you know what? If she hadn't got that condo, whatever, at least the place, she was moving so fast. He might have been like, whoa, ho, ho. That's a lot. She's doing the most.
She ain't do her research. I don't feel like, oh boy. enough for me. I looked him up and I did a little documentary he had, because he went through this whole thing, him being a boss and everything. He had been with this girl for a while, and he had ended up getting cancer, and they basically went broke together, paying the medical bills, and
so
they
it's
got
a whole
together.
situation.
It's a whole situation. And I was like, he probably got famous.
He got a baby with her?
Yeah, that baby like 12 years old now.
Oh, well, that's not a baby.
Together, yeah.
They have a 12-year-old. That's family.
Yeah. And I'm just like, he probably he got out there, he got big. You know what I'm saying? And Angela Simmons is the one who caught your eye. So he was, probably starstruck and feeling himself, because I mean, look at him.
Yeah, but I mean, he only benefited from him. He came on the TV show. Like, clearly he's not worried about her posting pictures because he came on the show, like as her dude. But then he said he was finna go train in Miami, and she said, I love Miami. I'm down with that. Like, he didn't invite her to do shit. She went and got a whole place down there. And now he's probably like, dang, not a baby mama. She probably like, we don't know what's up with that. They've been through a lot, like you said. So
they've been through a lot.
She's not going anywhere. So and just slow down. Like everybody was telling you to slow down. You didn't want to hear it. She didn't want to hear it.
She don't want to talk about it. Now you mad because everybody got opinion. You put it out there. You put it out there like that.
You put it out there.
Girl was trying to tell her, but then she didn't want to hear it. So then she had to go back to the ass kissing shit, because that's what she do.
What was she crying for? Like, I was like, what is you bawling out like that for? Like, this is not, like, I can understand her feeling sympathy towards her when the little boy's father died, which that relationship went real fast too. It was like, you was loved up with Romeo, and now you're finna have a baby. We didn't get no in between. We didn't know anything about him, and then we knew she was pregnant by him.
And then somewhere in between that, you said the guy was abusive.
Word? I missed that.
Yeah, she was crying about it.
And then he had a reputation, like, for stealing money, embezzling, and all kinds of foolishness. So she doesn't do her research. I don't know what her criteria is. We look cute together on the gram. I don't know.
On the gram. It's a cute look.
She has a unrealistic idea of a fairy tale. And she's getting too old for that. Like, she's had enough relationships where she should understand, if you talk about having children and introducing somebody into your son's life, you need to like put in the work too and take your time and see who these people are before you just jump up and be all the way in. So
that's my whole thing. You got a whole son. You didn't move your whole son here chasing the dude. Like, he shouldn't even know him at this point. Like, for real.
Not as your boyfriend.
No.
You know what's funny is, when I was living in Atlanta and it was just Tony and I was doing my thing, he didn't know nobody. Like, even if he met somebody that I was dating, he didn't know that's what it was. It was just friends. And, and most of the time, if he met somebody that I was dating, it was in a group setting. So he didn't have any idea, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't know nobody I was dating until I got with the girl's dad.
Well, this girl was on there talking about, first of all, the pictures y'all posted, it was at a wedding. And it said wedding vibes. And then you all googly eyed with each other in the picture. And then
they went and picked out outfits together.
Yeah. And then you on the show talking about you want to have more kids. Like, this is month 3. You ain't a little kid. You grown woman.
You grown. You know that's not how that works. And you're Angela Simmons. You should be very cautious about who you getting with, because you can't trust nobody that either want to ride your coattails or be in the mix with, your family and whatever y'all got going on. So, those tears are real cute and everything, but I can't feel sorry for you when everybody and their dog try to tell you to chill. Clearly, even her friend.
Your pics ain't the best. I mean, Bow Wow, your baby daddy,
Why is anybody entertaining Bow Wow? That's crazy.
Like, come on.
So,
Okay.
and apparently, like her friend tried to tell her because she was like, I don't want you judging me. I'm judging you because you got a son now and you making stupid decisions. Like, I wouldn't be a friend if I didn't tell you the truth. So, you don't want me to say nothing? Then I won't say
She
nothing.
don't want nobody to say nothing to her about nothing.
But then don't tell
She
me.
wants you to sit up there and listen to her cry 2 months later when the stuff don't work. When she probably told her it's probably not a good idea for you to move down here, but she didn't want to.
I'm sure she did. She didn't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And she told her, like, I just want the best for you, just like your family do. And we know that girl's her friend because she's been there from day one.
Yeah.
And she's rarely on the show. So it's not even like she's trying to be on TV. You know, I think that's a genuine friendship. Moving on. There's a girls' day at Cree's house, which again, that was super cute. I want to have a girls' day where we have Petty, Manny Petties to come to the house.
I'm gonna have to come all the way to Florida for my Manny Penny, or you gonna have somebody here do it, and or what? But you gonna come here and do it?
Have somebody there do it. Now that's ridiculous. No.
Like you can sit up to my house.
You would have to come here. Yeah. I mean, we'll do other stuff, but I thought that was a fun little girls' day.
It was cute. I thought you was like, no, I'm like, I need my feet done.
You want us to have a virtual Zoom Manny Petty party?
Yeah. If you send them to my house.
I'll play because I'll set it up now. Don't Vanessa, Denise, and eventually Angela show up for Petty Day. Cree shares with the girls the information that Miss Egypt is spreading through Savannah and whoever. You know, that old boy allegedly cheated on TT. Cree feels like it's awkward for her to be the wedding planner and be holding on to that information. And I get it. I will say, I wish Cree would have pulled Vanessa to the side and not said it that way. I wish she would have just took her to the side and said, look, I'm not comfortable, you know, telling TT this because I don't know her like that. But she kind of just blurted it out. And I mean, I guess Denise is family, but then she spread the shit too. So it would have been better if she just would have like pulled Vanessa to the side and let her know, you know, what the rumor was. Eventually Angela shows up in a badass dress that I would love.
That was bad.
Where she got that, but I want it.
She looked nice.
That was cute. They didn't start talking about the wedding, and Denise asked Angela if her boo was coming. Awkward silence. Nah, she don't. They ain't really on the best of terms. They already know they're not on the best of terms because she didn't deleted all his pictures.
She deleted everything. Then you don't want nobody in your business, but then you doing stuff like that. Like, wouldn't nobody know nothing if you hadn't did that.
Smash that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
That's right.
Thank you, my boy D.
Okay, cool. Thank you. If I get to say my piece, okay.
Vanessa then asked Angela what happened. Vanessa, stop doing that. Vanessa, stop giving a shit what's going on in Angela's life. She don't talk to you like that. She don't share. Y'all don't clearly have that kind of relationship.
And quit begging her.
Back in the day when y'all was making tennis shoes, maybe y'all was cool like that, but she don't share that.
Because she was the cool older sister then, and Angela looked up to her, but not so much now.
Well, and then she sat up there and said, this is why I don't share my relationship at all, like nothing, like little bits and pieces. You don't. Now did you hear that?
Yeah.
Video games. I think it was just golf. I'm not sure why golf gets him that amped up. But yeah, you don't talk about your relationship, so, you know. The ladies were trying to figure out why would Egypt even say that. They immediately blamed Sam.
It was Sam. Egypt didn't act like that before. It's Sam.
No, actually it was her mama, but you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Turn the page. I'm old school, y'all. I write my notes down on paper. Vanessa then feels obligated to tell TT, and I mean, of course she does. Oh, I done jumped all over this place. Cree, after they talk about, TT and her stuff, Cree then brings up the fact that her and her father don't have a great relationship. I felt bad for her in that moment.
Yeah.
I'm so confused by that. I'm so confused by, especially somebody that's such a public figure. And when like,
I think it just might be one situation where, like you said, he's a public figure. He got several kids, and
so what? Then you need to have a relationship with all of them.
And they don't.
And then I hate this thing where the deadbeat ass dads always feel like the kids is supposed to be contacting them. What are you talking about? That's your daughter.
And she gets in that conversation with her son. I mean, with her cousin or his cousin.
And he started with that same bullshit. Like, why is she supposed to be the one reaching out to him? It don't go like that.
As the father, I mean, they're the kids. It's your responsibility. I hate when grown-ups do that. Even the grandparents, like, more likely on the side that does not have the parent that doesn't have a child. You don't call me. Well, do you really expect the kid to call you? Like, that's not on the kid's mind.
I think they do. And this is the funny thing. Like, my mother wasn't gonna wait on Tony to call her.
My mama ain't either.
She would be like, call him a couple times, and then she gonna leave him a message and be like, I know, I've been calling you,
Right. Cause it's not in the kids' mind. They busy doing whatever they doing.
Especially boys. Boys.
Right. So I hate that.
But then the fact that, like, she calls him on his birthdays, and so it's not like she hasn't tried to reach out.
Right.
He just
are you still soaking over something she did when she was 15?
Okay, C's. I'm just saying. That sounds crazy. And I can't believe he brought that up either, y'all. We skipped straight over that. But I mean, it all ties in together. The conversation.
Yeah.
He was like, did you apologize? What is she apologizing for? Something she said when she was 15 years old.
That's how she felt at 15. What caused that, though?
And that's what I was going to say. When your kid is that young and they feel like they need to lash out publicly or, however, because Kylie used to do that. She used to put all these memes. She had an Instagram page that was just memes. Like, my dad sucks. And I was like, get that out of your system, but don't live in that space, because there's always going to be people out there feeding into that negativity. I feel like, teenagers that go through that, that's, you, instead of you taking it like personal, you need to figure out why it is they feel it. Clearly they want your attention.
Exactly. It's a reason. It's a reason why they feel that way.
It's the reason why they feel that way.
You need to sit down and have a conversation with her and find out why. And then make it better. Let's not do the game. You're the adult. Let's make it better.
And she grown as hell, and she still wants it. She still, I mean, and I get it. I see why she would. So let's hope, Luke gets his old ass together and start some type of relationship. He should be proud.
Be old, you're gonna need your kids.
He should be proud. Look at her. Look at your beautiful daughter and what she is doing with her life. You know what I mean? You should be proud. Even if you ain't had nothing to do with her turning out to be this wonderful person. Shout out to her stepdaddy.
Right.
Bring me Savannah for tea and vodka, I guess, because that alcoholic ass pepper.
That girl, she started pulling out bottles left and right out of her purse.
She had little bottles of Grey Goose that she keeps in her glove compartment.
She has a problem.
That's terrible.
And this time when she was talking in the confessional, you could tell that she was drunk.
She was a little wobbly.
She was a little wobbly. It was the way she slurred her words a couple of times. I was like, oh, she's drunk.
She's always drunk. She carries it around her glove compartment. That's sad.
Yeah.
She talks about her argument with Boogie because Savannah's like, last time, I seen you was gonna beat Boogie's ass. And, she kind of skimmed over that whole situation and him coming over to her house. And the way she told it was way cuter and sweeter than how it actually played out. Because you was out the street hollering at this nigga like, like y'all go together. But then she turns around and encourages Savannah to, if you like to do, go ahead and see him. Like, don't let my relationship with him influence, your relationship.
She right, because she know when they go back, it was gonna be Savannah said that she said, and I don't think I should talk to you because I was told, because Savannah was gonna go back if she had said anything negative. Savannah was gonna go back.
She was gonna go tell it. And I feel like the Grey Goose hadn't kicked in yet, so she was still speaking with a clear mind.
Yeah.
I don't think she's still fucking with Boogie, but you ain't convinced me that she haven't fucked with Boogie. Because because she's so passionate about their relationship. They start looking at pictures of the news that Angela and her dude broke up. And again, she was absolutely right. Like, he was just a boyfriend, and stop putting that shit out there if you don't want people to talk about it. Right. Everybody seems to share that opinion.
And Savannah told me, oh no, I thought they were cute. They were goals. I told y'all about these goals. Y'all looking
Why are they goals? Why are they goals?
Because they look good in the picture together. Y'all gonna get enough.
Well, you dress up two people and take a picture and see, don't they look good together?
Y'all better quit looking at these people on social media and their relationships, and because they posting these cute little pictures and thinking that's in love. You don't know what's going on in nobody's household. I'm like, Contessa, I don't never know what's going on. What she say about Scott? I'll never
know what somebody out there doing. It's true.
You never know.
Not only that, like, I don't know how a picture defines your relationship as goals.
Yeah, but
I don't know how when people be like, they were together for 20 years, been there, done that, not 20 years, but been there for a long ass time. And that shit was not goals. You could be miserable for a long ass time in a relationship. So being together with somebody for a long time is not goals. I think every individual's goals should be what you got with you in your house. Right. not anything that anybody else.
Stop looking at people other social media page and seeing stuff and thinking that that's what you see is what you want. That's not necessarily. Don't be over there getting depressed, looking at your own life because you think you see something that they have and they happier. You never know what nobody's going through.
No, not unless
they was on there talking about wedding goals and all that, and they want nowhere near wedding. It wasn't even later.
Who said wedding goals?
On that picture that she posted with
oh yeah, no, that was probably hell. A month into the relationship, they only got
that's 3 months. And it was only a month later, it was over. So
they only got 3 months to work with. I know what goals you're talking about, but that ain't it. So, Angela, stay off the ground. How about that? JoJo and Denise go to visit Eric. Eric's crib, that weed business is the shit, ain't it?
You got it right.
Eric over there, no kids, he over there chilling. I hope, Eric, since you got all this money, send your girl to the hairdresser, because if she show up on TV one more time with them 4 inches of roots and that blonde hair looking a hot ass mess. So now, because Creed decided to share the information in front of everyone, Denise goes and tells Eric. Now that's another person, and that, so I don't know why that they felt like they needed to bring that up to him. He didn't know, and he was pretty much confused, like, who said what? Like, they cool like that? They know each other? And I get it. He had the man answer, like, why are they telling her anything? I think, Eric was a little cheater. He took that shit very personal.
We know he was a little cheater because He said,
He was like
you
low
know,
key mad.
he said it probably was. He said, you know, they be going through postpartum. She just had a baby. He probably did step out. I was like, yeah, because you was on here all up in Brianna's
face
and
and TT's face.
face. Yeah. And you
I was like, she had
whole
postpartum. I didn't
wife
hear that.
or girl.
Where did they say postpartum? Nobody said that. We're not talking about you, Eric.
That's what happened to him.
We're not talking about your situation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he thinks it's a bad idea to be bringing that information to people before their wedding. Yeah, I get why Vanessa's going, but I get why he came from the place he came from too. Because he's like, wait, Savannah, do they know they cool like that? He's like, how is all these people that don't even know her
in her business
got all this information, like, and they talking about it.
Right.
Yeah, Eric, we know you messy, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Not messy as in the bone carrier, but messy as in you was over there out in these streets. So Twist is gonna DJ at the wedding. Are we sure that's a good idea?
Maybe
he said he's
gonna be drunk and high.
Right. As soon as it came out of his mouth, the DJ for me, he was excited to do it. I was like, I think he can do it, but y'all have a backup plan. Like, that's a fun idea and everything, but just have a backup plan, because I don't know, Twist.
And we're trying to hear Lil Wayne and all them all night. This is a wedding. Slow it down.
They want to pop that pussy at the anniversary party, so we don't know what they're into. I find it interesting, though, that Sean seems to get along quite well with all the bros.
He did.
Unlike Sam, who nobody can stand his ass. So, you know, and they keep trying to put it on TT, though.
Right.
We can skip over this. Cree celebrates her birthday and has a conversation with her cousin. Blah blah blah. We talked about that.
Yeah.
So Vanessa goes to have the big talk with TT. She struggles to get that shit out because this who wants to be bringing that information?
Right.
You know? TT didn't receive it well, obviously.
TT ain't
I think Sean cheated and TT ain't want to talk about that shit on camera, but it's a TV show, TT, so, you know.
Just say it, like, people go through it. Look, this is what happened at the beginning of our relationship. We worked our way through it, and now we get married, and that ain't nobody's business but ours. And
shame on
like, Aunt Pep. Okay.
Shame on Aunt Pep for, you know, flying the lady in. They went through a whole lot of bullshit just to tell that business. And at the end of the day, it's making people look at y'all crazy, because they ain't feeling no type of way and they don't feel no type of way about Sean. I think it's weird, though, that they're like, he wouldn't do that. And I was like, well, he wouldn't. What makes you think? Sean is a white man over there full of line in Jamaica with all them chocolate. He got it tight. We know what he like.
Right. And you know what? I didn't like it that she's mad at the other two, Savannah and Cree.
What you mad at them for?
The person you mad at is Egypt. Egypt is the one who did it.
Vanessa would have like stepped in and been like, well, she wasn't coming from a nasty place, though. Like, I wish she would have explained it in a way, because she kind of let her run with it. Like, what? The way
Vanessa said it made it came across as if they were being messy.
Yeah.
It's the way that she explained it.
That's why Cree should have took her to the side and said, I don't want to get involved. This is making me uncomfortable. I have some information that I don't feel comfortable telling this girl, but I don't feel comfortable not saying nothing either. That's how she should have handled that. Because
Vanessa said on more than once, you know, that basically I'm not comfortable with them knowing and spreading, and you barely know them. Like, she put that little extra in there that she didn't have to say that. You know what I'm saying? All she had to say was Egypt told Savannah this, and then they came to me because they felt
They
like
don't,
you should know.
right,
And they didn't feel comfortable coming to you. So they said that because we
right.
have a relationship, I should be the one. Because that's exactly what
That's
happened.
what happened.
She put a little extra into it, and now it's all messy, and it don't have to be. And if she stopped that girl from doing her wedding, then shame on TT.
I think she is. I think that's what's gonna happen. But this is the thing, TT, it happened. Like it happened how it happened. Y'all out here, and that's why I said I hate counseling on TV. If y'all ain't gonna be real with it, then don't do it, because y'all was over here TTing and ta-ta and not saying shit, and y'all don't argue ever.
Yeah, stop.
I mean, people work through that particular situation all the time. Not me. I'm just saying. People do that all the time, where, they get past the infidelity and they continue with the relationship. Now, I don't know when he did it, but now they got a baby, and that might be, because TT is one of them, like, I need to have the same last name and all of that. They all out here, TT, Angela, and Vanessa, all out here trying to make their relationships look like, fairy tale. Ain't no fairy tale. So let's just, put that out there. We ain't no fairy tale. That shit is hard. It's hard work. Now you pick Playboy Sean as your mate, got pregnant, and married that nigga.
You married. But you ain't got to explain it. She could have just said, I ain't got to explain nothing in my relationship.
Vanessa was sitting up there acting like she was getting ready to tell her, what the tea is.
Yeah.
Why would you think she's gonna do that, Vanessa?
She said, it's not true, is it?
Well, you just said he wouldn't do that. They all was like, that's not true. He wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that about nobody, man.
Don't say it. Because as soon as you say he out there doing it, don't say it.
You better be checking what you got going on at home. Don't worry about what Sean doing. But it's unfortunate. TT says she hasn't talked to these people in nearly a year. They are so focused on somebody who hasn't talked to them in a year. Why? That's so mean. That's just so mean.
Pep need to get her a damn life. She ain't got nothing else to do.
I think Pep envies TT and her sister.
Well, we're gonna see next week, because it looks like it's gonna go down.
About time. Let's get to it. Because all of this beating around the bush is getting on my damn nerves.
It looks like it's gonna be good next week, child. Because you got that confrontation. You got some girl checking Angela. I don't know if that's about the big ear.
Is that the baby mama? Because she
know what? I looked, but I couldn't tell.
Because she said her baby daddy.
Well, it probably is.
He may have more than one baby mama.
No, I don't think so.
Well, she look about Miami, right? That girl. She look about, yeah.
So that's probably her.
Apparently Denise got a temper like JoJo. She I'm looking forward to seeing that. And then we got the brat tat tat coming through.
And she looking at Sam like,
sit your ass down.
Maybe he need to hear from a professional. Because
he doesn't need anyone.
Think he gonna take it?
He doesn't need anyone. He bought that mogul shit.
He a mogul.
Y'all better get it together.
Forgot he a mogul, y'all.
A mogul in a thong.
All right.
Everybody needs one of those. That's it. That's all. We'll see y'all next week. Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, and drop down in the comments.
All
Bye,
right,
y'all.
My hair will be done this week, y'all. I promise.
I hope so, girl.